He's sitting there looking at that plate of food, and he's not far away from starting to drool. Alright, welcome to Frankie Float's Feeding Frenzy. This is my co-host Joey, my other co-host Doughboy. We're here at PA Boys BBQ in Oxford, Pennsylvania. We have an eater here that's going to attempt to do his challenge. We hope to set a time to beat, and we'll discuss those rules and everything with the contest as this event starts to procure or progress, however you want to call it. So thanks everybody for coming. Get the meat out here, and we're going to get going.
All right, here we go. Reveal.
Cheers.
Oh my Lord.
Alright, we're back, and we're all set up. We have the meat tray out here. I'm assuming there's going to be some meat sweats going on. So the rules for this contest right now are, it's roughly 8.5 pounds of meat with the sides. We weighed it. We'll deduct the trash afterwards to see how much meat it was exactly. So every challenge moving forward will be the same. So we're going to run the timer up, and then at 30 minutes, the timer's out. So he has 30 minutes to eat everything that's on that tray. And Matt, the owner here of PA Boys BBQ, is going to tell us what's on the tray.
So on the tray, we got a full rack of ribs. We got a ½ pound of sliced brisket. We got 3 sausage links. And we got a ½ pound of pulled pork.
½ pound of turkey.
½ pound of turkey. Mac and cheese. A coleslaw. Baked beans. And our third hot side today is potato. And then 2 cookies. And then pickles and pickled onions. And then 4 slices of white bread also with that.
Just 4 slices of plain white bread?
Correct.
Oh, no, believe me, the fourth was there. Because I was the first one to try this. I'm going to tell you right now. It's delicious. 1. 2, it's a lot of food. But I believe that Sean's going to do it. I predict him to do it in 16 minutes. Oh, wow.
16? I got him at 22 minutes.
I got faith in you. How many beers do you have?
Well, Sean may look like a little guy, but believe it or not, thin, fit people have a bigger capacity than big, heavy-set people. So it has to do with their stomach being able to stretch, and muscle stretches a lot easier than the fat does. But Sean competed in Kennett Square Mushroom Festival contest 3 years ago-ish.
3 or 4, I don't know.
Yeah, it was when we did it at the Pico parking lot, and he was the winner of the mushroom eating championship. So Sean's not a slouch. He's used to eating, and he's the current record holder of a 16-inch pizza challenge back up in Royersford. Well, I don't think we were supposed to say that. We're gonna edit that out. Because everybody knows it's then nobody's coming in to eat a pizza if they know they got to be 2 minutes.
Giving him any utensils to eat the sides with.
My only question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brian, can you grab some silverware?
Now, Matt, you forgot to tell them this.
How about glass?
$95 and it's failed to be completed.
Correct.
Free if you eat it.
Free if you eat it.
All right.
And
Go ahead.
if you don't eat it, and we're going to have a jar, and 50% we'll do 50-50 type deal. 50% to the next guy who completes it will go to you, and then 50% will also go to another veteran organization or a charity, veteran in need.
Right, so for you eater guys that are into these eating contests, that means there's going to be a jackpot. The jackpot's going to be rolling. So I don't know if he's going to post how much is currently in the jackpot, if there is or isn't, because that may draw people in.
Give me the napkin.
So keep in mind there will be a jackpot after tonight, because we're hoping to set a time to beat tonight. So after we set the time tonight, that's the time you need to beat to come in and get it for free. So say he does it in 27.5 minutes, you come in and do it in 29 minutes.
You're paying.
You're paying. Okay, so just so everybody's aware that you will pay. And there's plenty of meat there, so if you show up and you toss up a brick, you know, you got plenty of good leftovers to take home with you.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. This guy, I'll tell you, he was eating that tray for 2 weeks at home. So, all right, Sean.
In case you need it.
Are you ready over there?
Hold on. Let him open the soda. Let him be prepared so he's got everything he needs.
I got to do my own.
Okay. I said, now if the meat gets cold and tightens up, it's his fault.
Barbecue sauce? Just on deck. Like, if I need some.
All right, you got it down there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we are here in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania.
We're still on Oxford.
See, I was thinking about it, and I was like, gotta get it right.
Eat it, Sean.
All right, guys, we are here in Oxford, Pennsylvania at PA Boys Barbecue, and we have their giant barbecue platter challenge in front of us. We have 30 minutes to do this thing. We have everything from ribs, sausage, brisket, pulled pork, turkey, 4 slices of bread, mac and cheese, coleslaw, beans, potato, and some cookies. So, and also pickles and onions. So we have a lot of stuff in front of us, 30 minutes to do it. And we're gonna get started here momentarily. I'm the first real person to try this. I think somebody else gave me a test run, but I don't think they
First real person.
Wow.
But we're gonna get our best go. We got some people here, and so we can get it done today. So again, thanks to PA Boys and Matt specifically for making this. A great veteran-owned organization here. So let's get it done.
All right, so what's your approach here? You have an approach, or you're just going to go?
So I'm going to start with, I think, the brisket and the turkey. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to debone these while I'm
Debone the ribs, right, right.
It'll pull quick. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll pull. And then, yeah, kind of just work my way towards the sides towards the end. But
With the meat sauces, we got smoky and apple.
okay.
All right.
I'm going to put those in the ground so they're not moving away.
Of his camera. They can block Doughboy. And we need bigger jars to block him.
Bigger cars.
All right, let us know when you're ready, Sean.
Yeah, you're going to give me a countdown?
Yeah, we'll give you a
I
countdown.
can't see the clock, so.
Well, it's going to be a timer. It's going to be timer up. We'll give you
Time up, and then we'll give you the
intermittent,
every time you finish.
right? So we're going to count it up to 30 minutes. So let me know when you're ready, and we'll give you a countdown.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, everybody, going to get a countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1. On your way.
All right. He's begun. While he eats this, we have some delicious samples provided by our friends here at PA Boys Barbecue. We've got a brisket sandwich, we've got a pork sandwich, we've got some of their smoked wings, and we're going to enjoy this while Sean's shoveling it in.
Yeah.
Very good wings.
Right. So the stuff that's on his platter, you have the sausage, the brisket, and everything like that. I know we stopped by yesterday to check out. You were doing brisket yesterday.
Yep.
So is the brisket he's eating now the brisket you were doing yesterday?
Correct.
So how long was that brisket on your smoker?
About 10 hours.
You brisket 10 hours on the smoker?
Yep.
Yeah. So we have pictures of the smoker. We'll show that and everything like that. It's actually, it looks like a big giant used propane tank. Yeah. So it's a big propane tank out back here that he does all his smoking in. So like the chicken wings, do you marinate them, put a dry rub on them?
No, we just do a dry rub on them, and then we'll smoke them, cook them completely, then we crisp them up, and we drop them in the deep fryer for a little bit to give them the crunchiness of what people are used to with wings.
So this purple stuff that you gave us here, what's that?
Pickled onions.
Oh, they're delicious.
I hate onions. But I'm gonna try it for
Oh,
you.
yeah, they're good. Yeah, the pickled onions are good.
Edible onion.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It kind of tastes like that hidden onion in that hoagie you order. It's not supposed to be there, but you can kind of taste it. But I mean, for me, absolutely hate onions. That's not a bad onion. So Sean looks like he's making quick work of the brisket as he's pulling meat off the bones over there. So we were here yesterday, the cornbread. You guys make that, or do you buy it?
That cornbread that you had yesterday, we buy that.
Okay. So what he's got? He has cookies there. Do you have any other dessert items?
So we do have other dessert items. We have ice cream sandwiches right now, and we do chocolate chip cookies. That's usually our 2 desserts we have at the restaurant.
You know what would really suck? If you had smoked apple pie here.
Oh, that is in the works. We are going to work on doing some apple pies, some smoked apple pies.
You know what else is good on a smoker? Thick cut bacon.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. We did last week. We did a rib sandwich. We'll have that sometimes, and we try to do weekly specials, like one-offs, like try to change it up. Always have our traditional barbecue, then do try to use all of our leftovers and all of our food.
Right.
So we're not wasting it.
So what got you into barbecue?
I was in the military for about 5 years, and then fell in love with it when I was out in Kansas, and always did it. And then 4 years ago now, I was in a bad work accident when I used to build elevators and had to change career paths, and I fell 165 feet down the elevator shaft and had to broke both legs, tip fib both legs, had 10 surgeries later, 2 years of rehab, 2 years of not working. That's when I created my own 3 salsas, and then I just started with our food truck, and now we have a food truck and catering business, plus now we have this restaurant. So
you actually own this spot, right?
Yes.
So the go-between was this guy here, Joseph. So somehow Joey knows this guy.
yeah, from Levante, we go up to Levante. Both of us are up there pretty much all the time with our food truck. And then one of my loyal customers that we always partner, my partner type deal, and we'll do food for them at Westchester location. Plus, they also have another beer garden, different location. We're at Highland Orchards with them all the time.
Right. How's he looking over there, Doughboy?
He's bopping around a little bit. He's cleaning off some bones. He's got some stuff. He's finally getting smart and trying to get some of the wetter stuff in to help him swallow it quicker. But
Like 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
Is anything completely gone yet?
the brisket is mostly gone. There's a couple little pieces of ends left that are mixed in with some of the rib meat that he took off. He has cleaned off all the ribs. They're all off to the side.
They're clean too.
Well, he's got one left that was under the mac and cheese.
Because I ate one of these chicken wings you made.
Yeah.
You're onto something with them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah, you're on-
We do a dry rub on them, and then we'll, like I said, we fresh fry them. Because everyone, true smoked wing is going to get not crispy. It's, how do you describe it? Rubbery a little bit, but then you drop them in the deep fryer.
Right.
It gives them that crispness.
Yeah, we do that. One of the events I host is wingbowl down in Clover Sky.
Yeah.
And that's what I have those guys do. They kind of cook them and they fry them.
Yeah.
But then have them put in the oven.
Yep.
And then bacon.
Pretty much.
To kind of like dry it up.
Dry it up,
So it's not so like wet.
Yeah, wet.
Yeah, because I mean that texture. Those guys. Last year the winner ate 186 wings in like 22 minutes. So I mean that texture over and over and over again.
Yeah.
The way it's same with barbecue.
Yep.
I mean everything on that plate is smoked except for the sides and the bread.
Yep.
And then the cornbread. You know what I mean? So it's it's a thing called flavor fatigue.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted the Diet Coke. Because the water's not going to wash that away.
Yeah.
Right? So the Diet Coke will help them wash that smoky flavor out.
Smoky flavor. Oh yeah.
So Joey, when you did this, what was your favorite portion?
Well, the ribs. The ribs is where I started, and that was delicious. But like you said, it was kind of like the same flavor started overtaking, and I started trying to get the brisket in there, and then it's like, let's try some turkey. By that time, my dog got tired, so let's do some sides. And then all of a sudden, I was out of time.
Did you eat a piece of the brisket sandwich already?
I did.
How's that?
It's delicious.
Well,
The brisket here is always very moist.
this is the pulled pork one?
Pork, yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
I like that's unsauced. We didn't put any sauce on it.
Yeah.
Now for the wings also delicious. Need nothing added to it, but just for my own personal liking, I brought some of this spicy shark meat in the heat hot sauce Scotch bonnet stuff from a previous challenge that was done. Most of you will see whenever Daniel did the challenge last week. It was unbelievable.
So I'm sitting here, I'm watching Doughboy.
Yeah.
He reminds me of my 2 dogs when I'm eating dinner. He's sitting there looking at that plate of food, and he's not far away from starting to drool over there.
Yeah. He is getting excited.
It smells pretty damn good sitting here. Now I like what he just did there when he went over the pulled pork. He pulled out the bread and put the pulled pork on it, ate it together. So he's
Changes up, mixes up. I mean,
he is struggling a little bit with the sausage.
so
He's pulling it apart piece by piece, and I think it's chewier than he anticipated it.
regular kibasi.
Yes, his skin's a little tough.
Yeah. And we drop that in the fryer to crisp them up too.
Right.
They're fully smoked, and then we drop them in the fryer to help the skin and stuff.
Well, Sean definitely has the capacity. So Sean, one of his bucket list item was to eat in Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Okay.
So he was actually in Nathan's this past July to eat in the hot dog eating contest. And I don't remember exactly, but I want to say he ate 34, 37.
38 and a half.
40.
38 and a half.
Yeah.
38 and a half hot dogs.
You gotta pay attention when people speak.
I'm not like you. I don't sit on the couch and wait for Quizzo to show up. His main job is
They entertain people like floats.
what is the postal abbreviation for Arkansas?
You still don't know, do you?
What, Arkansas?
Exactly.
I'm good to go. I see a lot of that bottom of the tray over there.
It looks like
He hasn't touched the sides yet. He hasn't touched. He's done a couple pickles. He hasn't touched the onions yet.
just swallow the sides down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, I think we'll be close to 16 minutes. Don't down, Sean.
I think he's struggling. He is struggling a little bit with the skin of the sausage. It's chewier than what he thought.
Yeah.
See, if you would have brought the Spring City water instead of the Planet Fitness water, you would have been in a lot better shape.
Somebody thinks he's got new jokes.
In all fairness, he started it with me. I was going to let it go, and then he started, oh, the real issue's here now. That's
Yeah. You know, whenever. Something to drink.
napkin?
There's something to drink.
Oh.
He wants one too. We're guilty of shameless plugs on our podcast.
Yeah.
We put bottles of whiskey and cases of beer on the table when we do it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's actually quite brilliant technique. Just turn it into a sandwich, make it.
And put the onions on it to help get rid of them too.
That's what the white bread is for the platter for. It's the white bread, and it's a staple in Texas. The half bread. And true barbecue joints down in Texas, out in the Midwest, they'll give you white bread everywhere.
Same with Italians.
Yeah.
We eat bread with every meal too.
Yeah.
So you have a partner in this business, or is it just you?
Just me as of right now.
Right. Is there a Mrs. PA barbecue?
No.
Did you expect there to be?
That was a question. Was a legitimate question.
And now he's using the bread with the sandwich and soaking up the pickles and onions with it. He's now gotten rid of the bowl with the pickles and onions.
Yeah, I would think Sean probably has a capacity in 12 or 13 pounds.
Oh, yeah. It's less than that. It's less
Oh, yeah, barbecue,
It's good though. Everything's good.
He's got a couple of videos out there where he did like 10 or 11 pound pizza, was it?
I had a 10-pound one.
10 pound pizza?
Some do the 5-item Domino's one too. That was a lot.
There you go. Soaking up. And mac and cheese.
What?
Mac and cheese.
Why? Is it thick?
It's thick. It's rich.
Oof.
It's rich mac and cheese.
Nobody ever complained about having mac and cheese that was too rich.
Yeah.
Although my youngest will not eat mac and cheese if it has a crust on it.
Oh.
You have the burnt, won't eat it. But it's a little bit of brown on top, forget it. Won't have it. That's what I'm saying.
Who's that, Brad?
Brett, yeah.
And now he heard you, and now he's going for the mac and cheese to get that started.
I was going to say.
The coleslaw, I don't think he's going to have any problem with. That's going to go down light.
Don't look like he's got a whole lot of meat left on the plate.
No, you don't.
He's got, there's more behind that bowl of beans, and there's still probably about half of the pulled pork left.
Right.
So he's still got.
He's only halfway, yeah.
That's a lot of trade now.
15 minutes.
Well, that's 11, just about 12.
12 minutes.
Cruise around walk.
What's the record?
There is
no record.
This is gonna be it.
Joey was the first one to do it,
And Joey Bell.
and it took him. He took most of the tray home. It took him and his son like all week to eat it. So it was kind of like
Joey started with the ribs and ended with the
he was our first sucker. He was the first sucker for our pizza contest too.
got this, Sean.
I do.
You got
And now he's got the pulled pork and the beans mixed together.
Yeah, there you go.
His house is down. How about 16 minutes?
Are they regular baked beans? So do you,
No, just green peppers. We put green peppers in our Appalachian apple barbecue sauce in there.
right?
And then we also sometimes will put ground brisket in there too. do like kind of like a sloppy joe. I just the 10 canned beans, and then we'll cook them, and then we'll add the onions and peppers, green peppers and onions to it.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes we'll do ground brisket in there. So like all of our trimmings, that's how our smash burgers, they're made with all of the trimmings that meat that usually you go put them in the trash.
Right.
So that's how we have $10 smash burgers. And yeah, we're just trying to use
coleslaw your recipe?
No, it's just a normal shredded. It's a normal shredded, and we get just a coleslaw dressing mix, and we'll make it ourselves. But yeah, he's going good.
Yep.
Well, you want to do a little,
I think you're gonna be right. Yeah, you're gonna be right on with your 22.
You're gonna be close. Let me see. Got it.
I have a feeling he's going to go a little over. I feel he's going to be closer to 24, 25. He's,
I don't know.
it's hitting him.
The cookies are gonna beat him up.
cookies are good, thin, crunchy, nice.
They are good cookies.
So like a true fitness guy, he's already calculating how many more miles he's gonna have to walk because of those cookies.
He's down to now where he's trying to rotate everything so he doesn't get stuck on one thing and keep it moving, which is, you can tell he's a pro.
I wouldn't do attempt at this.
No.
Zero.
So now the pulled pork is gone.
Good.
Yep, the mac and cheese is the hardest thing he's got left of it in the scraps of meat.
Yeah, it's creamy.
So what we're gonna do is when we're all done for we'll call this the first season we're doing this. So when we're all done, we're gonna do a show and we're gonna put together a list of eaters. So we're gonna rank the eaters. Frankie Float's Feeding Frenzy eating, but it's only gonna be people that came to eat. Okay.
You're rocking it. You got this.
Yeah, I think 22 minutes is the right number. The sauce is floating now.
I didn't think you were gonna get.
Oh, the rest of the bread to go with the beans. That's hard. The bread. You got rid of the bread very easily, very quick.
You just made sandwiches out of it.
Bean burrito. What you got there? Is that sour cream and cheese? What is in the sides?
It's sides of sour cream and a little thing of mixed cheese that he didn't use.
If you wanted it for the baked potato.
Oof.
But he did use the potato to pile stuff into too. He's been mixing it together and
It's in the home stretch now.
There's a flavor saver. Diet Pepsi.
Create a nice little gas bubble, will burp it up, make a little room.
I think Joey Chestnut's sponsored about that.
Oh yeah.
All right, so deep breaths. That's all right. He's almost there, Floats. He's almost there.
So does he have to finish the sour cream and the side of cheese?
no, he does not have to do that. He's got to do the cookies.
Okay.
The cookies is what he's saving for the end. That's going to be the last tough thing to get down.
Those Floats cookies will knock your socks off.
We're doing good. 17 minutes. Come on, Sean. Price is Right rules. I'm going to win this. I'll be the only one that didn't go over. I had it at 16. They said 22. Doughboy says 25-ish. Come on, Sean. 120. You can do it. I'm giving him 20. I'll see 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of meat left. He's got a little bit of beans left, and then we're on to the cookies.
And then on to the cookies.
It's okay if I don't eat the fat.
I did cut the lean of that too. I didn't give him. I didn't give him a point.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I saw that.
It's the healthiest big eater we've ever seen. I don't blame him. I don't like to go on the treadmill either.
I got room now. Burp.
Yeah, now I got a good burp out.
There it is.
Yep.
That was that Diet Pepsi at work.
Now here comes the beans that are going to make it come out the other end later.
So the one we could do is the final weight after we reread the tray, and then we just
Subtract the
make
ounces.
sure that it's rounded.
18 minutes, couple cookies to go.
You got the little napkin still?
We were setting a record there. We were setting a record.
It looks like a good cookie.
What's that?
Those cookies aren't going to
There
go
was a
down easy
whole
after all.
box of napkins over there.
Did you?
We did.
Yeah,
I need a little milk.
I don't know what happened to it.
No, we put milk.
Just milk. Yeah, milk. Milk and cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Milk, beans, and barbecue. What could go wrong?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what the hell?
18 minutes.
I forgot there was a potato in there. He wolfed down a potato at some point.
He cut the potato into 4 pieces with his hands and then dipped it in other stuff.
Yeah,
they were.
yeah. I was trying to. I was there for it.
Yeah, the cookie's not going down real easy, but that's at the end of all this.
Well, you have to
do it.
You have
That
to,
thing's
Nice,
sick.
7 shot. Let's do another 20.
you got to do.
That's why.
You got to chew a cookie.
Yeah. 19 minutes.
Oh, you can do this in 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Sure is.
20 minutes.
Come on.
20 minutes.
That's the bar.
Swallow, get it down, get it down.
Here we go. It's all in. Get it down.
Keep it down.
Show me.
There it is. Done.
Yeah, all right.
Did we come in under 20?
Yeah.
19 minutes, 35 seconds.
I had no idea what the constant was.
You're 1935.
You're kind of like almost better off if you can't see the clock.
That's the part it's set.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so the current time is.
That's the part it's set. Next.
Wow.
I told you. I said 16. Listen. We
Bring
right in
the
the middle.
scale back up for a second.
All right, so we're gonna weigh the tray now after.
That's right.
Minus how many?
7.5.
Yeah. There you go. 7.56 pounds.
So that's just like the bones and stuff.
Very good.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, so we have our first winner of the PA Boys Barbecue Challenge, and it was 7.55 pounds of food after we moved the tray and the bones and the containers. And this is
And then we'll edit Joe down so the camera
Doughboy
can see
blocking the
it.
camera.
Because I wanted to.
We should change your name from Doughboy to Billboard, because that's what kind of space you take up when you stand in front of the camera.
It's definitely no joke challenge. I don't know, you know Buddy's Burgers, you ever hear of them?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Kennett Square.
There's one in Kennett Square, one in Western, so they have like a little challenge. And it's nothing compared to this. It's kind of gotta be,
Unique capacity.
you gotta be like a real, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have done 1 or 2.
Yeah, if it was 45 minutes, a lot more people I think would be able to do it. But I think 30 minutes.
I think a lot of people would think they could do it in 45.
Correct.
Yeah. But it's just the way it fills you up a little bit. The difference is it's like meat, and then you got this heavy side. It's not like salt. It's not like pizza.
Yeah.
Like that, where
Now, of all the pros you've competed against, who do you think could beat you with something like that?
it's clearly me. I mean, there's a lot of pros. I competed against Joey.
And that's like being the smartest kid on the short.
Yeah. Jeff Esper. He could do 2 of these probably pretty confidently.
In 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there who are just
Molly, same way.
Molly. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
Dan could probably get through that pretty quick too.
yeah. So it's
And Molly's only an hour and a half away.
there's levels to this.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sean is probably, he's not elite. I would call him lower. He's the
A-
elite
tier.
Right? Yeah. He's like the
Oh,
Just-
thank you guys.
just.
He's not making a career out of this, but he's making himself pretty well known.
Yeah.
That Planet Fitness, because that's where he's got to go to work it all off.
That's where I came from. My
Today's episode.
my second home.
So what was your favorite part? What was your favorite?
Oh man. I mean, I love brisket. So that was good, and it's the first thing I ate. So usually the first thing you eat tastes the best. Sausage was pretty good, and then for sides, he's right. I mean, the mac and cheese was just out of this world. It's almost like a puree mac and cheese where you can't even tell that the noodles in there. It's all put together.
Right.
Really good stuff. So
All right.
makes it so much easier when you like the food when you're eating.
Cool. All right. Well, where did Matt go?
Matt in the kitchen.
All right.
Need you.
Matt is back. All right. We can't thank Matt enough for letting us come down here and put on this little event. And this is our first road trip.
Absolutely.
And Matt's relatively new. The Frenzy crew is relatively new. And it was kind of like the match worked out, right? So we're here doing the event, get somebody here, get his challenge up and running, get a time set, help him get his footprint down. And maybe we'll come back at some point. And,
Absolutely.
If you got somebody that you think's legitimately going to challenge this, let us know and we'll come back and torture them the same way.
Absolutely. You guys let me know because shoot. I don't know. A lot of people we've been saying this is going to happen. A lot of people, let's try. So now we'll see if they want to try.
Well, yeah, we have a time. They're like, dude.
Now we have a time. We have a standard.
Go to the closest high school, show the football team.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get a couple lines. Oh, I can do that.
I can do it.
Right.
So
wait to see your face after 30 minutes.
right?
Yeah.
So we do.
You got to see the local
We
football
got a
bag.
bag, shirt,
Oh,
and a hat
awesome.
for you, and then we'll put your picture on the wall, and we'll do a tribute, and because you set the standard, so now we'll see who else is going to get on
And what else do you have regularly on the menu here?
Regularly on the menu, we got traditional barbecue. We have always sliced brisket. We always have chopped ribs. And then the bag too. We have ribs, brisket, turkey. Wings we have them every now and then. Pulled pork sandwiches, brisket sandwiches, and just traditional barbecue. Smash burgers.
Are you guys available? Wings? Are you guys available for catering?
Yes, catering and our food truck is primarily our biggest business until we get the restaurant. More people and more days open here at the restaurant.
Right. Do you do weddings or anything like that?
Yep, we do weddings, we do full catering, we do drop-off service, we do full catering service, and we do pickup service. So we got a price point and everything. We try to get a price point for everybody.
So I call you up and I go, hey, Matt, I got some homies coming up from Louisiana. I want a barbecued alligator.
I mean, give you a little bit of time, but
I mean, you can be able to handle that?
we'll figure it out.
They're gonna bring their own alligator.
Yeah.
Right?
We
Okay.
got, yeah.
Now, would you consider this Texas style?
Yeah, we do more of a Texas style. With a lot of salt and pepper, and then we don't put any barbecue sauce or any sauce on any of our meat. We try to let our smoking and the product speak for itself.
Yeah, I mean that's
Because I mean, you didn't
the
even.
first I could tell by the way I had the purpose around.
Yeah.
That's when you know.
Right.
He's not messing around.
Now,
Yeah.
Matt, with your truck, do you have like an event schedule? Is there a website?
So yeah, well, our website, you can see where we're at, and Facebook and Instagram would be like the main where we're at every week. We're done for the season now. Every Sunday and Saturday and Memorial Day, I'm doing our schedule for next year. We do KCBS competitions. The weekend after Mother's Day, we'll be up in Morgantown for KCBS cook-off, but we won't be competing. We may be competing this year too, but we'll also be selling to the public too. So we do that event, and then we go to like Highland Orchard. That's pretty much every Sunday we'll be at Highland Orchards from the fall and the summer. And then we go locally, we go to Old Stone Cider down in Louisville. We go to Wayvine Winery here in Nottingham. And then we also go to Levante in Westchester. They're our main places we go right now, but we always go to big events and big festivals.
There's a guy sitting over here at the table that's on the Mushroom Festival board.
Yes.
So he might be.
We go to Kennett a little bit. We do a couple of events.
Well, we have a feeling you'll be at that one next year.
Yeah, I hope to. We would love to.
We'll see what we can do. All right, well, thanks, Matt, for having us. Sean the Mouth Eats for coming and eating.
Absolutely.
Doughboy for refereeing this event. My co-host, Joey. I'm Frankie Floats, and don't forget about B-Dog behind the controls.